okay, Drew, I got a big idea. I know what I want. I just have no idea what to do with it. So what you need is a system. I think systems are a great way to stay on track, a good way to get people to work with you. And honestly, if you don't have a plan or a system, you're not gonna really do it. So some quick tips to bring the dream or the idea into reality. First, write it down. It's old, write it down, write it clear, and write it in detail. It doesn't have to be a business plan yet, but write down what exactly you want. So for an example, let's say I wanted to own, let's say, a gym. The first thing I would have to write down is, where do I want the gym? How much square footage I want in the gym? What do I want in the gym? I'm writing these things down so I can start putting my mind on a place that I want to go versus on what I don't currently have. You don't have to have money to write it down. There's a Bible verse that I love that says, write the vision and make it plain. Number two is start fueling yourself with information. You know, what does it take to run the gym? Ask some people who have a gym, or some people who may know how to deal with business, and they can probably help you. If you don't have anybody, there's something real powerful called YouTube, and you can YouTube how to run a gym, how to start a gym, or whatever your idea might be. Let's say your idea was to own a hair salon. How much does it cost for the chairs? How much does it cost probably per booth for someone to rent out? So get those things, get the information. Another great way to do is to get into a Facebook group that has that business already. You'll find out a lot of things that you can do, and you'll save yourself a lot of mistakes. So we got, write it down, start doing some research. Thirdly, start taking some type of small action. Just because you want to own a gym today does not mean you should go out and buy the biggest gym tomorrow. You know, start small. What action can you take? What little step can you take? Maybe the first step is going to visit a gym, calling a gym, going to the hair store, doing someone's hair. What small action can you take? And then try to take a small action every day. This is where you start separating if you really want the dream or the vision or idea versus do you just really have it in your head for the fun of it. Take those action steps. And then lastly, when you take those action steps, write down what you were doing. There's gonna come days where you don't feel like the dream is coming to pass, or the vision or idea is not really worth it, and then you'll look back and see all those little steps you were making, and it makes a big step. I had a dream to own a gym a long time ago, and I had bought a pair of dumbbells probably about 10 years ago. It was two pair of dumbbells from Modell's, and I could barely afford those dumbbells. And I said, you know, one day I'm gonna have a gym where I can put dumbbells in it and all that stuff. And I had encountered every obstacle possible, but I kept remembering to take those small action steps. Now we have these powerful thing called Facebook groups, where you can learn from other people, you can give back, you can learn, give back, learn, give back. That's a key. Learn and then give back. Give back to somebody else who has a lot less than you, or somebody else who may need your story or your experience. So develop that system, you know, get it clear on paper, research it, take some action, go back to writing it on paper, and then learn and give. So if this helps you out, let me know, leave me a comment, leave me a message. If all else fails, it won't fail.